Hey there, and welcome back to our Ladies Empowerment podcast series. This podcast series was created with your well-being in mind. Our goal is to provide insights that truly resonate. If you find this content valuable, please consider sharing, liking, and subscribing to receive regular updates and exciting new content automatically. Today, we're diving into a topic of great importance: healing from toxic relationships and embracing empowerment. Healing from toxic relationships is a significant journey toward personal growth and empowerment for individuals in today's world. Toxic relationships can erode self-esteem, hinder personal development, and affect overall well-being. In this episode, we will explore strategies for healing from a toxic relationship and emerging as an empowered individual. Recognizing the toxic relationship. The first step towards healing is recognizing that you are in a toxic relationship. Toxic relationships are characterized by the patterns of manipulation, control, disrespect, and emotional or physical abuse. Acknowledging reality is an important step because often individuals in a toxic relationship rationalize or minimize the toxicity. Recognizing and accepting the reality of the situation is an essential step for healing. Wilma, in a toxic friendship, initially brushed off her friend's constant belittling and criticism. It was only when she confided in a trusted friend and sought professional advice that she realized the toxicity of the relationship. Establishing boundaries. Importance of boundaries and why. Setting and maintaining boundaries is a crucial step for healing from a toxic relationship. Healthy boundaries protect your emotional and mental well-being. Assertively communicate your boundaries to the toxic person. This is a powerful step in taking back control over your life. Della, in an emotional abusive relationship, started setting boundaries by calmly expressing her discomfort with certain behaviors. As she maintained these boundaries, she started to regain the sense of her own self-worth. Self-reflection and self-compassion. Reflecting on the relationship. Self-reflection helps you understand your role in the toxic relationship and fosters personal growth. It's an opportunity to learn from the experience. Cultivating self-compassion. That means be gentle with yourself and patient, and practice self-compassion. Acknowledge that you are not to blame for the toxicity and forgive yourself for any perceived shortcomings. You see, Carmen was in a toxic work environment, reflected on the patterns of people-pleasing that allowed the toxicity to persist. Through self-compassion and through self-compassion exercises, she forgave herself and vowed to prioritize her well-being. Healing and self-care. Healing takes time, and it takes time and patience. It is essential to allow ourselves to grieve the loss of a relationship and the process of handling and coping with the emotions associated with that loss. Prioritizing self-care is an important step. From physical exercise to mindfulness to relaxation techniques, yoga, These all play a vital role in the healing journey. Agnes, recovering from a toxic relationship, incorporated self-care rituals like journaling, yoga, and spending time with supportive friends. These practices help her regain her emotional strength, rebuilding self-esteem and self-identity. Toxic relationships often chip away at self-esteem. Focus on your strengths, accomplishments, and positive qualities to rebuild your self-esteem. Sometimes toxic relationships cause individuals to lose their sense of self. Take this opportunity to rediscover your values, your interests, and your passions. Vida is in a controlling romantic relationship and sought therapy to address the damage inflicted on her self-esteem. So she also rekindled her love for painting. You see, while in that relationship, she had been suppressing her love for painting and had no outlet. Setting healthy relationship standards. Learning from the experience. Toxic relationships can be valuable, and they are valuable teachers. Use the lessons learned to set healthy relationship standards. Set up red flags for future interactions. Empowering future choices. That happens by recognizing and avoiding toxic patterns. You empower yourself to make healthier relationship choices in the future. Eleanor, after ending a toxic friendship, reflected on the red flags she had ignored. She had created a list of healthy friendship qualities to guide her in forming future connections. Embracing empowerment. Healing from toxic relationships is a transformative journey. As you heal, you become stronger, more resilient, and empowered. Embracing empowerment means regaining control over your own life, making choices that align with your well-being, and fostering strong sense of self-worth. Rhoda, healing from a toxic family relationship, found empowerment by setting boundaries, seeking therapy, and reconnecting with her passions. She used her experience to inspire others to overcome toxicity and embrace empowerment. Seeking support and therapy. The role of support. What is the role of support? Seeking support from friends or family or support groups is vital during the healing process. Sharing your experience can provide validation and emotional relief. Therapy, especially with a therapist experienced in trauma or toxic relationships, can be transformative. Therapy helps in the process of coping with and having strategies and coping strategies to handle and process the emotions, rebuilding the self-esteem, and developing a good sense of worth. Hannah, recovering from a toxic marriage, joined a support group for survivors of emotional abuse. She also began therapy, which gave her tools to heal and cope with the trauma. Healing from toxic relationships and emerging as an empowered individual is a profound journey of self-discovery, self-compassion, and self-personal growth. By recognizing toxicity, setting boundaries, seeking support, engaging in self-reflection, practicing self-care, rebuilding self-esteem, setting healthy standards, and ultimately embracing empowerment, can heal and transform the lives of an individual. The resilience gained from this journey not only enriches one's own life, but also becomes a source of inspiration and support for others navigating similar challenges. As an empowered individual on this healing journey, it has the potential to empower countless others by creating a ripple effect of positivity and transformation in the world. This podcast series was created for your well-being in mind. Our goal is to provide insights that truly resonate. If you find this content valuable, please consider sharing, liking, and subscribing to receive regular updates and exciting new content automatically. Together, we can overcome the challenges and empower you to believe that anything is possible. Together, we're building a brighter future where everyone is empowered to live their best self. This has been brought to you by the people at the Houston Foundation, Inc., because people like us do things like this because we care.